What's up, guys? If you have any questions, or if you have some other particular areas that you want me to cover about forex trading, send me a message on that number or on that Gmail. Now today I want to talk about fundamental and technical analysis. Now, the first time you were introduced to trading, right, obviously you knew that in order to execute a trade successfully, there must be an analysis behind that trade, and you probably knew about fundamental and technical analysis, but you wondered what's the best analysis to use. Is it fundamental or is it technical? Now I'm going to break it down to you it's very simple. First of all, let me define these terms. For fundamental analysis, it's basically taking all the variables that could affect the relative balance or imbalance between the supply of and the possible demand for any particular currency. So that is fundamental analysis. And then for technical, what you are basically doing is using market generated patterns that have a reliable statistical probability, right? Now, so which one is the best to use? You're probably wondering. So here's the thing: fundamental analysis takes a lot of work to do, right? If you go on my website, right, it's for free. I have a whole full course about fundamental analysis, and it's for free. I'm not charging you for it. So basically what you are doing for fundamental analysis is you are using mathematical data, and you are taking everything, right, that can affect the currency, that currency pay in the long term. So you are using, for example, interest rates and even the weather and all that kind of stuff. And I promise you, it takes I think it takes a lot of work. Now, is it doable? Can you make money consistently using fundamental analysis? Of course you can, but here's the problem now. Fundamental analysis helps you identify the trend for the longer term, right? You can even project where price is going to be for the next 3-4 months. Is it possible? Yes, it is. But if I told you that, let's say Euro USD is going to drop for the next month, it's just an example. I'm not saying it's going to drop. some of you might send me messages saying, oh, you said Euro is going to drop, it's rising now. So it's just an example. If I told you that next month, for the next coming month, Euro is going to drop, right? When are you going to enter? So it's very hard, to find a very tight risk, an entry with a very proper risk. You know what I mean? So that's the bigger disadvantage of fundamental analysis. Now, when it comes to technical analysis, nowadays almost every trader uses technical analysis, right? Of course, there are some who might choose fundamental, maybe 80% and 20% technical. You can even project longer term trends using technical analysis, and here is how you do it. What you do basically is you use the higher time frame for your analysis. Same strategy that you'll be using. What you basically do is use the higher time frame and then scale it down for your entries, because the disadvantage with fundamental analysis is that even if your projection is right, when are you going to enter? Because your projection might be right, but there can be a lot of volatile movements before it moves in the right direction. So you can make money just trading technical analysis only. And for me personally, I just use technical analysis only. No fundamental analysis. Of course, I'm not saying that you don't have to be aware of the news. So you have to check Forex Factory just for the news, what's happening for the day, so that it won't affect your trades without you knowing. But personally, I use technical analysis, and you can make money with technical analysis only, without fundamental analysis. And what I find out, I know how to use fundamental analysis to make money with it, but it just doesn't work well with my personality. I'm patient, but I'm not that patient, but maybe if you are someone who is working and doesn't have enough time, to analyze the charts, to be an intraday trader, you might consider. But as well, you can trade long term using technical analysis. So I hope I made it clear. Cheers, guys.